Narrator, welcome to our murder mystery, the mystery of the vanished heirloom. Tonight, you will unravel a web of deceit and betrayal. Pay close attention to the evidence and clues as we dive into the intrigue. Narrator, it was a beautiful summer evening at the grand estate of the wealthy Montgomery family. They were gathered for a reunion to celebrate the matriarch, Eleanor Montgomery's 80th birthday. Among the guests were her 3 children, Andrew, Beth, and Charles, along with several grandchildren and close friends. Narrator, as the celebration continued, Eleanor decided to unveil her most prized possession, a family heirloom, a stunning diamond necklace rumored to be worth millions. The excitement in the room was palpable. Suddenly, the lights flicker and go out. A loud crash is heard. Narrator, moments later, the lights flickered again, plunging the room into darkness. When they returned, the necklace was missing. Panic ensued as Eleanor's cries echoed in the room. Narrator, Eleanor immediately called for calm and requested everyone to stay in the room. She was determined to find the culprit among her family. The guests began to accuse one another. Each family member had a motive. Andrew, I need money to pay off my debts, but I would never steal from Mom. Beth, I've always wanted that necklace. It should be mine. Charles, I was just admiring it. Why would I steal it? Rebecca, the family friend, I saw someone near the display just before the lights went out. Narrator, Eleanor decided to investigate. She found several pieces of evidence scattered around the room. Evidence 1. A broken glass near the spot where the necklace was displayed. The glass was from a nearby table, and there was a small bloodstain on it. Evidence 2. A small velvet pouch hidden behind a decorative vase. It contained a key with the initials CM engraved on it. Evidence 3. A scrap of a torn fabric caught on the edge of the display. The fabric was a deep green, like the dress Beth wore that evening. Narrator, Eleanor gathered the family again to discuss the findings. Narrator, she presented the broken glass and questioned Andrew, who was standing right next to it when the lights went out. Andrew, I didn't break that. I was just trying to get a better look at the necklace. Narrator, next Eleanor confronted Beth about the torn fabric. Beth, that's just a coincidence. I didn't touch the display. Narrator, finally, Eleanor examined the velvet pouch and asked Charles, Charles, that key? I don't know how it got there. It's not mine. Narrator, as the tension in the room escalated, the family members began to accuse one another more fervently. Narrator, Rebecca, the family friend, chimed in, claiming she saw someone lurking near the display before the lights went out. Rebecca, I swear I saw Charles heading that way just before the commotion started. Narrator, Charles denied it vehemently, and the accusations flew back and forth. Narrator, Eleanor, now feeling overwhelmed, decided to take a closer look at the pouch. She noticed it had a faint smell of perfume, a scent familiar to her. Narrator, she recalled that only Beth wore that particular fragrance. Was Beth trying to frame someone else? Narrator, just then, a loud noise came from the hallway. Everyone turned to see a staff member holding a box that had been delivered earlier in the day. Staff member, this was left at the front door. It was addressed to Ms. Montgomery. Narrator, inside the box was a note that read, "The truth lies within the family." This only added to the confusion. Narrator, with all the evidence laid before her, Eleanor knew she needed to piece together the clues. The broken glass, the blood stain, the key, the torn fabric, and the mysterious note all pointed to something deeper within the family dynamics. Narrator, as the night drew on, the family grew more agitated. Who could they trust? Was someone among them willing to betray their own blood for a piece of jewelry? Answer. Narrator, after piecing together the clues and examining the evidence, a clear picture emerged. Let's review the culprits and their motives. Narrator. First, we have Beth Montgomery. She had always desired the family heirloom, growing increasingly resentful that her mother, Eleanor, still held on to it. Narrator. The evidence against Beth is compelling. The torn fabric found on the display matched her dress. This indicates she was indeed near the necklace when it went missing. Narrator. Additionally, the velvet pouch containing a key had a distinct scent of Beth's perfume. The key, while bearing the initials CM for her brother, Charles, was part of Beth's plan to misdirect suspicion. Narrator. Finally, the broken glass we found near the display bore a blood stain. This suggests that there was a struggle or panic during the theft, further implicating Beth in the chaos. Narrator. Beth attempted to frame her brother, Charles, hoping to divert attention away from herself. Her jealousy and desire for the heirloom led her to betray her own family. Narrator. So there you have it. The culprit is Beth Montgomery. In her quest for the necklace, she allowed greed to consume her, turning her family against one another. Narrator. Thank you for joining us. Solve the mystery. We hope you enjoyed unraveling this tale of deceit and betrayal. Stay tuned for more mysteries, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below.